Hi, I'm Jerry, one half of the Cruising Canucks. Today we're going to take you on a tour of Holland America's Nieuw Statendam. This footage was filmed in January of 2022. The Nieuw Statendam has a total of 13 public decks. Decks 4 through 8 are all staterooms. Our cabin on the cruise is located on deck 7, forward. When you are looking for the gangway to get off at port, you need to go one deck below deck 1 down to something called deck A. Most of deck 1 is just staterooms, so we will start our tour today on deck 2. If you go all the way forward on deck 2, you will come into the floor level of the World Stage, which is the main theater here at Nieuw Statendam. This stage is surrounded by 3 LCD screens. Some of them might be behind you depending on where you sit. Billboard on board is part of Holland America's Music Walk. This is where you will find the ship's dueling piano. Most evenings there are 2 different piano players that play at the same time, share the vocal roles, and provide entertainment all night long. Let's take a listen.
Lead us, rising up through the air, up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night.
On this night, the female piano player was off sick, so we had just one piano player throughout the night. Across from Billboard on board is the Rolling Stone Rock Room. On most nights, here you would find a band that would play rock and roll classics that spanned music over several decades. These 2 venues are very close, so there are never piano players playing at the same time that you have the rock and roll band on stage. So you're able to travel between the 2 different bars, try different drinks, and enjoy different styles of music. Here's a taste of the style of music that you will hear at the Rolling Stone Rock Room. Squeezed between the Rolling Stone Rock Room and Billboard on board, you will find Notes. Notes is a whiskey bar. Here you will find different types of whiskeys from around the world, as well as opportunities to try different whiskey tasting seminars. So let's take a walk through Holland America's signature music walk. When you first come from the forward part of the ship, you will see Billboard on board to the right side. On the left side, you have the Rolling Stone Rock Room. Then between these 2 venues, a little bit off to the right, you have Notes. And from here, you follow through this set of doors and move towards shops that are on the left and a shared venue on the right. Here you will find the home of the B.B. King Blues Club, as well as the Lincoln Center. From time to time, you will also be able to catch a comedian or watch a game show in this area. We will come back to the Blues Club in a second, but first, across the hall is a jewelry shop. Here you can find designer watches, rings, and all things shiny. From time to time, there are also raffles in this shop. Now let's jump back over to the B.B. King's Blues Club and Lincoln Center stage. This part of the ship filled many purposes. It served as a lounge, sometimes it served as a blues club, and sometimes it served as a classical performance theater. It was a 2-story facility with seating above. During our Christmas cruise, this is where the captain came to toast and light the tree. It also has a large dance floor, which often has chairs in it for comedy and for the classical music performances. But when the Blues Club is playing, this dance floor becomes a hub of activity. Let's listen in to some of the classical music, and then some of the blues. Moving midships, we come to the Ocean Bar. This was one of our favorite spots on the ship. We would come here for a pre-dinner cocktail, and the bartenders were very friendly. Jill was able to order a special drink called Glacier Blue, which is normally only made on the Alaska cruises. The footage here may look like there's nobody here, but trust me, at happy hour, this is a busy spot and you're lucky to get a seat. A wonderful spot to sit, enjoy a drink, and even on the odd night they have someone playing a little bit of music
on the grand piano. Let's take a quick listen to Emma. Located next to the Ocean Bar, you will find the kiosk for dining reservations. From here, you can make your bookings at the specialty restaurants. Located across from the Ocean Bar is the specialty restaurant Rudy's Salle de Mar. At the time of recording, the cost per person was $49. This restaurant is named for Master Chef Rudy Sadamin. It is an intimate venue that features French dishes with a contemporary flair. Menu selections include Dover sole, oysters, duck, and coq au vin. And then after your dinner, you can conclude it with a classic French dessert and cheeses. Still midships and across the atrium is the Pinnacle Grill. We had a wonderful dinner here. The cost is $39 for dinner, and they do serve lunch for $15. The Pinnacle Grill is an ultimate steakhouse at sea, where a fantastic menu and impeccable service makes for one of the finest meals you ever have. Selections include USDA prime steaks, as well as classic steakhouse dishes and innovative recipes. I enjoyed the clothesline bacon, but there's a little bit of something for everyone at the Pinnacle Grill. Moving aft, you will find Blend with Chateau Saint Michel. This venue was closed on our sailings, and we are unsure if it will open again. On the newer ships like the Rotterdam, this space now contains the brand new Half Moon Bar, so we're wondering if the same conversion will take place here on Nieuw Statendam. Moving aft of the Blend is the Club Orange restaurant. This restaurant is only open to those that are part of the Club Orange program on Holland America. This restaurant is open for breakfast and then again in dinner. The menu serves up all of the offerings of the main dining room, plus a couple extra premium dishes. Visit Holland America for more details on the Club Orange program. All around the ship there are some very interesting art pieces, as shown here just outside of the main dining room. We enter the lower level of the main dining room on Deck 2. This is the only main dining room on board the Nieuw Statendam. It is also one of the most beautiful dining rooms that we have ever seen on a cruise ship. It is 2 levels, the decor is modern, refreshing, intriguing, and the menu and service was incredible. Every night we ate in the main dining room, we had a wonderful experience. Moving back to the bow on Deck 3, we find the main theater. This also served as our muster station. Moving from the main theater towards the aft of the boat, you come through a spiral staircase and the casino. The casino had many slot machines and some tables, and was quite busy in the evening. On our cruise, there was no smoking in the casino, but I do believe that has changed. Moving from the casino, we move back into the gift shops. Here you can find an assortment of duty-free alcohol, watches, purses, and various items that you might have forgot at home. Holland America also has some specialty shops that have men's and ladies' clothing, as well as clothing with logos on it if you want to take home a souvenir that says Holland America. Across from the shops was the top level of the BB King Blues Club. There was seating all the way around this open space, and often if we couldn't find a seat on the lower levels, this was a great spot to come up and find a great vantage point. The seating here is very comfortable, the view is incredible, and there's always wait staff ready to take your drink order. Moving towards the middle of the ship on Deck 3, you come across some sliding glass doors. These doors open up to a deck. This deck gives access to some fresh air and wraps all the way around the ship. You often see people out here going for a walk in the nice shaded area. We even found one small little area where support animals can do their business. Leading from the doors to the outside deck towards the middle of the ship, we come towards the Dutch Cafe, what we like to call the main atrium. This was always a hub of activity with people coming towards guest services and also coming by to get a specialty coffee or a little snack. The Dutch Cafe is certainly one of the highlights of the Pinnacle class ships. Here you can get specialty coffees at a cost. There are also lots of delicious pastries and treats throughout the day. During the afternoon and evening, you can also get a mixed drink and a wide selection of beers. There's also a large area for seating so that you can sit down, enjoy the views, and enjoy that specialty coffee or that sweet treat. Across from the Dutch Cafe and across the atrium is Guest Services. Guest Services is there to help you with anything that might come up during your cruise or if there's any questions that you have. They were very helpful to us with any issues that we had with our bill. They're also very helpful with some of the COVID and health measures that were in place. There's a wide selection of music theme artwork throughout the ship, even behind Guest Services. Moving aft of the atrium, you find the photo shop. You won't find any pictures on the walls here, as you have to use these electronic kiosks to enter your information and find your pictures. There is also a small family portrait studio off to the side. At the aft of Deck 3 is the top level of the main dining room. For an elegant breakfast, leisurely lunch, or unforgettable main course dinner, the main dining room is where we went. For dinner, choose from classics such as boneless lamb loin, rosemary roasted chicken, as well as regionally inspired cuisine. I also enjoyed the vegetarian menu every night. On decks 4 through 8, all we find are staterooms. Check out the music-themed carpet throughout the ship. On deck 9 forward is the greenhouse, spa, and salon. This is one of the things we like to do when we first get aboard any cruise ship, is take the complimentary spa tour. On this tour, they first took us to the indoor philosophy pool. This is a hot tub with special mineral water. They then take you from the spa hot tub into a lounge area where they have heated loungers, showers, even with a tipping bucket shower. They have various spa treatment rooms that include bamboo massages, hot stone massages, and other types of treatments. As well, there is a large workout facility with plenty of treadmills, stair machines, cycle machines, and free weights to get in all that exercise when you're on board a cruise ship. Moving after the entrance to the spa, you travel past the philosophy pool and out into the main pool area. This main pool area has one large pool, several hot tubs, and a retractable roof. This is one of our favorite features of the Nieuw Statendam, as you can always find a relaxing lounger with comfortable cushions, plenty of towels, and an overall relaxed atmosphere. You won't find any loud music or raucous parties going on at this type of main pool. It's pure relaxation. A nice quiet pool area, hot tubs that are never, ever too full. Time to unwind and enjoy the cruise life. Beside the main pool, you will find dive-in burgers. Some claim to be the best burgers at sea. Here you'll find a selection of hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken sandwiches, and french fries. It's a must-try opportunity on the Nieuw Statendam. Across from the dive-in burgers, you will find gelato, and also an assortment of milkshakes to order for an additional charge. Beside the gelato is the Lido bar. This bar, located conveniently next to the main pool, served up what we found were the absolute best margaritas on the entire ship. Beside the bar, you can also find soda dispensing machines, and across from that, a beer dispensing machine. After the main pool is the Lido Marketplace. This is Nieuw Statendam's main and only buffet. Here you can find an assortment of sweet treats, including soft serve ice cream. They also make fresh crepes to order. There are a variety of desserts, cookies, cakes, sundaes, whatever your heart desires. You can also move on and find a salad station. There are also fresh sandwiches, and a variety of hot dishes that change throughout the cruise itinerary. We didn't ever eat at the Lido Marketplace for dinner, but we did come by for breakfast and lunch and always found the food to be exceptional. One unique thing about Holland America's buffets is that they serve the food for you, so you don't have to worry about any contamination of the food or any safety concerns. There's also beer on tap towards the aft of the Lido Marketplace. Moving out of the buffet into the aft of the ship, we come to what's known as the adults pool. We did find from reading the signage that children under 16 are allowed in this area if accompanied by an adult. On Holland America, there are often so few children to worry about that it never becomes an issue. You can see that when we came back to the aft pool that day, that it was all to ourselves. This aft pool also serves as the meeting ground for sail away parties and everybody having a good time throughout the cruise. It also has great vistas for those days when you're in port. Moving up to deck 10, you find the second level of the main pool area. This is a very unique area. First of all, you can try your hand at a little bit of ping pong. But the most popular part of this deck is the loungers around the pool. You have to come very early in the day to make sure you get one of these beautiful loungers. And you can often see people spending the entire day laying out a blanket here, relaxing, catching a nap, and just taking in the ambiance around the pool. Moving towards the aft part of this level, you come across seating that's in place for another one of the dining options on the Nieuw Statendam, and one of our favorites. Here you will find the New York Deli and Pizza. Everything you find at this venue is absolutely free and included in your fare. You can enjoy mouth-watering pizza, you can order deli sandwiches, and in the evening you can even get movie snacks. You must try this out on the Nieuw Statendam. A well-kept secret is also the delicious breakfast sandwiches that you can find at the New York Pizza and Deli. Grab a sandwich early in the day, sit down, and take in the views around the main pool to get your day started. Also be sure to come by in the evening and watch a movie on the big screen. The pool area is lit up with fluorescent lighting and takes on a whole new feel. Overall, this second level of Nieuw Statendam is a wonderful area. During a sunny day, the roof is open, you can enjoy a dip in the pool, catch a nap, and if the weather turns south, then they close the roof. You can still enjoy a little bit of paradise and relaxation here on one of these loungers on this beautiful ship. Also on deck 10, near the aft elevators, is the specialty restaurant Tamarind. At the time of recording, this specialty restaurant charged $25 per person for the dinner menu. Tamarind is the perfect place to explore the culinary traditions of Southeast Asia, China, and Japan. The menu, which honors the elements of water, wood, fire, and earth, features exotic fare such as wok-seared lobster, Asian sea bass, and sushi. You can also find the Tamarind Bar in this specialty restaurant, which is a very busy place. We came by and tried to enjoy a pre-dinner cocktail and were amazed to see that the bar was completely full, so come early if you want to grab a drink before dinner. Doors in the Tamarind restaurant lead outside to a small little viewing area where you can find a few more loungers and a nice view of the aft pool. Up on deck 11 you can find the walking and jogging track as well as a few other outdoor pieces of sports equipment. The jogging track is small and follows the circumference of the main pool area, but the nice thing is that there are no loungers or other activities in this area that would get in the way of a little bit of exercise. Moving after the jogging track, you come across a sports area with a closed-in basketball area that's also used for pickleball and other outdoor activities. All the way forward on deck 12, you find what many longtime Holland American cruisers would argue is their favorite part of a Holland America ship, and that is the Explorations Cafe and Crow's Nest. At the Explorations Cafe, you can relax in a comfortable coffeehouse environment where you can browse through one of the most extensive libraries at sea or just read the morning paper. Guests can also enjoy fresh pastries and their favorite espresso drink. Where you find your morning coffee is also the same spot later in the day that you can find mixed drinks or a cocktail. The Crow's Nest area provides fascinating information about the progress of the ship, has tremendous views looking across the bow, features plenty of comfortable seating where you will often find people enjoying reading a book, playing a game of cards, or sometimes a trivia challenge. Off in the corner of the cafe, you can find the excursions desk, where you can find out more about your ports of destination. There's even an interactive set of tablets that you can look at the ports, zoom in on street maps, and identify areas of interest for when you finally dock. There are also plenty of games to play, and plenty of books, reference, and fiction that you can borrow and read throughout your cruise. This is truly a unique space on Holland America ships and is very popular throughout the day. To the aft of the Explorations Cafe in Crow's Nest is the Retreat. The Retreat is a private area for retreat cabana guests only. You can rent these cabanas by the week or by the day. On our cruise, we rented one of these retreat cabanas at a cost of $399 for all 7 days. Rental prices per day range from $55 to $85 depending if it's a port day or a sea day. This is the ultimate oasis and relaxation area with a jacuzzi and a nice quiet atmosphere. For more information on this cabana area and how to rent one, please see our video that's included with the link above and find out if the cabana experience is right for you. We thoroughly enjoyed it and definitely would recommend it. Above the retreat area on deck 13 is a public area that is rarely used. It's an open deck area with lots of loungers that do get put out by the staff during the sea days, but you often find very few people in this area. It is a private spot to relax, catch some sun, watch the waves go by, and feel like you have the ship to yourself. This is an area that we would often come to when we are approaching a port, as it gave a fantastic view all the way around the ship. Thank you for joining us on our tour of Holland America's Nieuw Statendam. Please use the comment section below to ask any questions that you have about the ship and we'll be sure to answer. Please subscribe to the channel and check out all of our vlogs that cover day-to-day life on this beautiful ship.